You are about to witness the very exciting story of a city and its people.
Welcome to motherfucking Detroit.
What up, though? What up, though? Welcome to another No Name podcast. I am Detroit Mill, and we are starting another podcast. All right, let's get the preliminaries out of the way. If you have not done it, please go down to our YouTube page and hit the like button. Bing! Hit the subscribe button. Bang! Hit the notification button. Bing, 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 bang! And subscribe and like our channel. And also share the channel with somebody. We trying to grow this thing into a media conglomerate. So we need your help. If you watched the video, please hit the like button. You know how YouTube is. It got this little thing called an algorithm, and hitting the like button and show engagement helps the channel to grow and help them to recommend to other people. So we ask for your help for that. Also, we have a Facebook page, and you can go over to Facebook. It's actually a Facebook group. You go over there, and it's page for you, and you over there is to help to assist anyone who has this itching take they just got to get rid of, and they want to put a take out there. This is for you. If you have something you want to promote, it's there for you. If you got something that you just want to just talk about, and you talked about on your job, you talked about on your family, but now you want more people to hear about it, this is for you. If you want to rep your team, it's there for you. Now we got all those preliminaries out of the way. Let's get down to business. I took me a hiatus. The Lions had a bye week. I took me a bye week. I had to take a break because the Lions will have you up and down and woo-sign and throwing cheers and everything else, watching them play. But now we're getting ready to watch them take on the Dallas Cowboys. And, as I always mention, I watch a whole lot of different stuff. I don't typically watch mainstream sports, your first takes and all that stuff, because it just annoy the hell out of me, But I decided for some reason to go ahead and watch it this week. I found it interesting that when they came up to the subject of talking about the Lions versus the Cowboys, they never talked about the Lions. All they would talk about is what Dallas needed to do, how Dallas needed to play, what Dak Prescott needs to do on his debut, coming off his injury. But they never really talked about how the Lions need to play, what the Lions need to do, none of that. And that just, to me, speaks to where the love for this team has subsided, has eroded away, has gone. As B.B. King said, the thrill is gone. All of that love that we had at the beginning of the season is gone from mainstream media. And some of it's gone from the fan base, and I am one who understands it, because after watching their last 6 games, it hasn't been much to brag about. We mostly talked about how bad the defense is, and if you look at who they're going up against, it's not like the Cowboy is a juggernaut. They are a beatable team and not an elite team. However, they run the ball well. I like with Pollard coming out the backfield catching, and his speed, Zeke, just running the ball hard and being that dog in the backfield, getting those hard, tough yards and wearing down your defense. And also Prescott being a mobile quarterback. All those don't bode well for our team, for this defense. We have trouble against mobile quarterbacks. So I can see Dak running. I know others say, they think that it's good to have Dak instead of Cooper Rush. But I don't think so because Dak is a mobile quarterback. No, he's not a Lamar Jackson or, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes type runner, but he still can run or Hurts, but he still run. So, that doesn't sit well for us. He can eat up yards on us. Then on top of that, they got a great defense. Michael Parsons is a monster. Lawrence is a monster. I'm not worried about Trayvon Diggs. He's just opportunistic type. His numbers are gaudy because he just, right place, right time, ultimate. I can't say the word. Optimistic, ultimate. Dang, I don't know why I can't say the word. He take advantage of, opportunity, give it to him, boss. So on the other side, he gets burnt a lot too. And I think we can exploit him. We can beat him. I'm not worried about Trayvon Diggs, but he gotta have time. Golf gotta have time to throw the ball. And with I think with that Michael Parsons coming in on him on a blitz, he gonna have to get rid of that ball. Now, I will say having Swift back there helps because now you have to keep an eye on Swift, either call it the backfield, swing passes and screens and stuff like that, quick crossers. Same with St. Brown. That neutralizes a lot of blitzes, so that helps the offense. But that defense, man, I don't know if the defense can really hold up against this Cowboy offense. Now, is a Cowboy offense a juggernaut? No. I think CeeDee Lamb is a pretty good receiver. I think they have some decent receivers, but they don't have top-notch receivers. So I believe that the passing game won't be much of an issue as I think the running game will be. Yeah, I think the running game was going to be a tough matchup, and I think that's what's going to hurt us because we don't stop the run. What does the run do? It sets up play action. Now we can stop the run, shut down their run, and make them one dimensional. I like our chances better with that. I love our chances with that. I still don't have faith in the defense. However, I think a one-dimensional defense is easy to scheme against than a multi-dimension defense. So I think if you can shut the run down and force Dak or Prescott to pass, I like our chances better. But overall, I don't see the Lions winning this game. And I said it before, I think in the last video, I'm hard pressed to see what game they will win moving forward. Maybe the Carolina game, because Carolina is a disaster. I think they worse off than we are. Still got a better defense though. Maybe the Chicago game, they may have a chance. But Chicago had that one Achilles heel. They got a running quarterback. I know a lot of people say, "Oh man, we should sweep Chicago." We can't stop a running quarterback. It might not be that easy. I said at the beginning because of the season, we should be able to beat Chicago twice. But haven't seen what the defense put out here for these last 6 games. I don't think we can beat them. I just don't think we can beat them. Not sweep them. I think we can probably pull one out, but I don't think we can sweep them. And having this, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna get out your way. So I'm gonna keep this nice and short and sweet. Dan Campbell, I saw he had a discussion with Sheila Hamp, the owner, and I saw that they had a little sit down and everything. And then the fact that, and you couple that with them having this bye week, I'm interested in seeing what changes will he make as a coach, not just like in player personnel and schemes and all that stuff, but his decision making as a coach. I'm interested in seeing what he changes at. 4th and 9, do you just kick the field goal and take the points? Because you look at that game against New England, which was a telling game. It was a close game. You kick a couple field goals, keep it close. You possibly don't throw that pick, and then you don't lose by much, or possibly have a chance to be in a position to go for a go ahead win, score or whatever. So you got to look at that. This game is not. Sometimes it's just about momentums. How the momentum moves in your way. How the momentum change. How the momentum shifts. And in coaching situations, sometimes it's best to take the points and get that momentum running, trending in your favor. And once you get that momentum trending in your favor, sometimes that breaks the confidence of the opposing defense. Sometimes that breaks the rhythm of the opposing defense. Sometimes that breaks, the concentration of the opposing defense. So coming back around, they play you a little different. They might tend to do things that you can exploit. So you have to keep the momentum in your favor. And on the flip side, that changes the way the offensive plays, because now if you're up by 3, or if this game is closer, they might play a little more conservative, or they might do some things different on offense, which cause them to make mistakes and you can take advantage of. So you have to think different, especially now. You can't go into this season or into next season only winning 2 games, 3 games. I think you can't do that. I'm gonna make another video about more in detail about that, but I think you can't go into the next season winning 3 games. I think you lose the locker room. I think you lose your fan base, and ultimately you lose your job. So you cannot go into this season with 3 wins, and it's gonna. Like I said before, it'll be hard pressed to get the next. See what? How many games you got left? 7, 8 games, whatever. Well, 17 games to play 6. So yeah, it's gonna be hard pressed to get the rest of. I'm looking at some of these games. Miami's gonna be a hard game to win. Buffalo's gonna be a hard game to win. You haven't played Green Bay yet, so you gotta play them twice still. Even though they don't look great, but they still look better than us. They still got a great defense. Aaron Rodgers still Aaron Rodgers. Minnesota's just gonna get better. You played them at the beginning of the year. You can't compare what you did at the beginning of the year to what you're doing once the year start rolling, because teams getting rhythms. Teams get their confidence up. You might not be able to shut down Jefferson like you did the first time. Things change. So we can't depend on we played them close. We don't make those mistakes, then we win. No. You can't think that way. You know what I'm saying? This is football. It's different. Things change from the beginning of the year to the middle to the end of the year. Teams solidify and come together. The Lions might be in trouble. This is real talk. We like I told you, I listen to a lot of stations, and they got maybe they do this and maybe they do that. I don't see it. I don't see it. Now I'm interested to see what he does after the bye week. This to me, this is a telling thing to see if he, and I'm talking about Dan Campbell, if he have enough wherewithal, and he have enough humility and enough intelligence to make these adjustments. After talking to Sheila, after having the bye week, now you're getting a few players back. Everybody, get Josh Pascal back. We're gonna see the debut of Josh Pascal. But this man haven't played, what I'm saying, for 6 games. So he probably gonna be on limited amount of time coming in, make some third downs here, maybe some special packages and stuff like that. You getting Kaminsky back. You getting most of your starting offensive line and stuff. A Big V will be playing. So yeah, you getting what I think Swift. Swift is coming back. So you get some pieces back, but doesn't mean nothing if you don't change the way you style that you playing. If you don't adjust your defense, you have to get pressure to help the your back end of your defense. If you don't get any pressure, You leave them on an island, and you can only contain for so long. You have to get pressure. That's the key. So run some stunts. You don't have to blitz all the time. Run some stunts. Run some different things. Run some different stuff at teams to switch it up, to confuse them, get pressure on the quarterback, and have some containment. That's it. That's all you got to do. Don't be the same old vanilla, same old, same old, same old. Stop going for it. I don't want to be the dead horse. We say this all the time. I don't want to be the dead horse. Just make some changes. Period. All right. Hit the like button. Like and subscribe. I appreciate those who have subscribed to the channel. Channel has been growing, and I appreciate that. Also, don't forget, every Monday and Thursday we go live at 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We run a 2-hour show talking about all things sports. And if you are up a late night owl and you like to be up, my partner Lamar does do a late night owl show for your late night people. Same YouTube channel. You can catch it at 11 p.m. I think it goes from 11 to 12. So, we talk some NBA, NFL. He talks some MLB, especially the playoffs going on. It looks like the Yankees might get swept, but that's a whole other story. It's not for this channel. But yeah, I think you would enjoy that. I think you would enjoy the live show. It's a whole different format, different style. So, those who watch this and you want to come on a live show, come on a live show. Check it out. If you like talk anything, anything besides football. Now, I will say we are predominantly football channel, but we do talk about other sports, sometimes boxing. So, we like to hear your take. What's your take on, I can't think of my man's name, Wilder, debut or second comeback, however you want to say it. What's your take on it? Knocking my man out. We can talk about that. What's your take on in MLB playoffs? We talk what about in the NBA starting. What's your take? I saw the Pistons play 2 games. Well, I haven't watched the next game. I'll be watching that today on highlights. But I did watch the first game, and I saw the results from the second game. What's your take on that? Red Wings. What's Eisenman doing over there? And just in general, it's not just Detroit sports. I'm everything Detroit, but we can talk about all facets of sports. So come on to the live show every Monday and Thursday, 4 p.m. Check us out. Until next time, peace.